Hi. Let me see. That looks better. I think that one looks better. Nah, this one's the best. Okay. Guys, I just left the gym. And I was gonna record a video. But I was gonna do it outside. But then, it's like raining. It's like weird weather right now. It's raining, but it's like non-stop. So I didn't know if I did want to record outside. Because what if it started pouring? Then my camera would have got like screwed up or whatever. So in my head, I'm like, yo, why not just record in my car? I'm like, what? So I'm just doing that right now. But I don't have that much space. So I'm kind of crammed in there. Whatever, though. It's okay. But this is going to be a quick video, honestly. This is just a quick little thought I had. Because it's something that I've experienced. Honestly, a lot of the videos that I make are stuff that I've experienced. I just like, throwing it in there. But I want to throw it in with a verse. And I don't remember the exact verse, but it's in Proverbs. I'll put it on the screen, though. It says, people ruin their own lives with their own foolishness and then blame God. I'm paraphrasing it, obviously, but it's something along those lines, right? So, you ruin your own life and then you blame God. Now, you may be wondering, oh, how do I ruin my own life? That makes no sense. Why would I ever ruin my own life? You do it without even realizing it. And you blame God. And you might not even blame God, but you might question God. You probably say, God, why aren't you in my life right now? Or why aren't you helping me? But everything you have in your life is Him trying to help you. It's the gifts that He's given you, You'll complain to God why you're in a financial crisis, but you won't look at the fact that you probably go out more than you should, or that you're probably spending way too much money on a certain thing that you know you shouldn't be, but you're doing it anyways. Yet you have the nerve to blame God for it. You complain to God that you're probably sad, that you're probably depressed or something, but if you look at like an outer scope of it, you probably just stay home in your room all day, watching sad TikToks, listening to sad music. How is that God's fault that you choose to genuinely be sad? Now, I'm not saying that everybody who's depressed is like choosing to be depressed, and they're to each their own. I use me for example. I was someone who would listen to sad music, watch sad TikToks, this stuff like that, and then I would complain to God, why can't you make me happy? It's my own fault. Without even realizing I was doing it to myself. And I had the nerve to blame God. You know how insane that is? One, that's messed up. Two, that's like kind of manipulation if you really think about it. But just, why? And you don't realize that everything you have is a gift from God. I'm going to give an example from my life. There was one time, I was feeling really upset. And it was in the morning. It was freaking early. So sad off the morning is kind of crazy, but whatever. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling down, whatever. And then I'm complaining to God. I'm telling God, why have you left me? Why aren't you with me? Why don't you love me? Stuff like that. But then I'm in the gym, right? This is happening while I'm in the gym. I'm feeling this way. I'm in the gym, whatever. And then time goes by. I finish my workout, and then I'm going to do some cardio. And the cardio I choose to do is basketball. And I'm not good at basketball, but it's fun. I like playing it. So I'm playing basketball, whatever, and having fun. And then my friend pulls up to the gym, and then we just start playing, whatever. And after that, I felt really good. My mood switched. I wasn't so much sad anymore. I was happier. I felt more content. I felt more eager, excited, stuff like that. And it made me realize that the things that we're able to do and that we enjoy, the fun stuff that we have in our life, they're gifts from God. And it's His way of giving us our joy. And it's His way of Him knowing that we like to do X, Y, and Z. So He gives us the gifts. He gives us the healthy body to be able to do it. He gives us the personality to be able to do it. And I think that's beautiful. In Ecclesiastes, we read it over and over again that what we have are gifts from God, and God is pleased when we enjoy our lives with these gifts. So for me, even though I'm literally trash at the sport, playing basketball was a gift from God. I have 2 working legs and 2 working arms that I'm able to play with. I may not play good, but I have fun. And that's a gift from God. Literally, when I was playing, I was saying in my head, thank you, God, for letting me have 2 legs to play. Because a lot of people don't have 2 legs. So you got to be grateful. And it's something about accountability, too, that a lot of people don't want to take accountability. And I understand it, I don't like taking accountability. But you have to. In order to grow, in order to just become better, you have to take accountability once in a while. Stop blaming God for everything when you know deep down that you can probably fix it yourself. Because that's just straight up lazy. That's laziness in a sense, you could do something on your own, you could fix it on your own, but you're blaming God for it because you don't want to take accountability because you think you're right, you think you're in the right. What? You don't think you're in the wrong. That's why, and you don't want to take accountability for it. You don't want to blame yourself. You want to blame God. You want to blame the higher power because you think you can do that. You're prideful. Nah, fam. But yeah, that verse in Proverbs like struck me like a freaking bolt of lightning because it's so true. You know, people ruin their own lives with their own foolishness and blame it on God. Israel, for example, in the Bible, over and over again, when they literally start worshiping idols out of nowhere, and then disaster strikes them. Whose fault is that? That's not God's fault. That's their own fault for literally wanting to leave God. That's their own fault. So that makes no sense. People ruin their own lives and then blame God for it. It's so true. But if you're ever going through something and you're blaming God, you think it's God's fault, really take a step back, put your pride aside, take accountability, and realize that maybe you might be the problem. Because you probably are. But that's all I wanted to say. I had it in my head. And I never even knew this until like 2 months ago, but yeah, bro. It's good to say, good to get it off my chest. But yeah, I hope you guys appreciate it. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go home. It's pretty late. But yeah, take care, guys. God bless.